We're live now on the Hope for the Arctic Facebook page and on LinkedIn. And we are talking with Lutie Kaviok, who's a Inuk Hip Hop Artist from Arviat, Nunavut, who I happened to find I think I was scrolling through Instagram and came across some of your music. And then I went on to Apple Music, where I started listening to all kinds of your music. And I love that your lyrics were embedded into the music, so I could read along with what you were saying in your music, and how you use your art and your skills to talk about some of the things that are going on in the Arctic, and also kind of mentioned some of the suicide crisis that's happening up there, and I just thought it was so powerful. So thank you so much for taking time to come on today.
Yeah, it means a lot, and thank you for taking your time also for inviting me and doing this interview. For real means a lot.
Yeah. Definitely, man. And I know earlier you introduced me to your geese, but why don't we introduce everybody to the geese beside you also?
So everybody, this one's Stewie. Because if you watch Family Guy,
Yes.
Stewie likes to talk.
Yep.
But Brian, he just be chilling basically most of the day. But, it's run Brian.
Yep.
It's not exactly like spelt like how they name it, like how their name is Stewie Brian, but Byranst. How did I spell it? No, I forgot how to spell Stu's name. Sorry. I spelled it somehow.
Yep. Awesome.
Yeah, but
well, they look like they're having a good time.
Yeah, they be chilling every day.
Yep, that's awesome. Yeah. So before I forget, though, I'll have you say it again at the end. Where can people find you on social media in case somebody's tuning in now and then they jump off? Like, where should they go to listen to your music or check you out on Instagram or Facebook? Like, what are your channels so people can go and check you out now if somebody only has a minute to be checking this out?
So Lutie Kaviok, LutieKaviok is might be on the link and the description of that. So it's on all platforms: Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, Audio Mac, Shazam, everywhere you download.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Thank you. So, and I know your latest song, 365, recently came out. And in that song, you talk a little bit about suicide and some of the suicides that are happening up in the Arctic region. And you share with me a little bit about what inspired you. The lyrics are really moving and really inspired. And I'd love to know some of the backstory of that if you're willing to share it.
So I made 365 because every day you just got to make every best day the best you can and live every moment as the best you can, because any moment and every minute you could go and like it's 365 and 365 is a year, so it's like telling everybody to live the best moments of their lives while you can.
Yeah. Why is that an important message for you to share with people?
Honestly, living in Nunavut is like us Inuit, like everybody I know, like they've lost a family, and yeah, basically that, and just telling everyone that they're loved, they're cared, and yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah. For people who are tuning in who aren't from the Arctic, can you give people an idea of where Nunavut is? I meet a lot of people in North America who don't know where Nunavut is. Do you have a way of telling them?
Yeah, I got the perfect way to tell you guys where Nunavut is. So when you guys are in school, and when you're coloring, when you're coloring Nunavut, like maps and stuff, like Saskatchewan, Quebec, Alaska, USA, when you're coloring all those maps, and you'll get to those top part of the map, that low maps part, and you get frustrated on that part. That's where Nunavut is, y'all.
Awesome. Awesome. I've been amazed by how many people have no idea where. And when I first heard about it, I actually didn't know where Nunavut was, several years ago. Yeah. And when I got invited and flown up there to speak in Iqaluit, I remember the event planner who emailed me and told me where it was, and she mentioned that they had just separated from Canada, and I'm like, what is this? And at first I thought it was like some sort of Nigerian scam. Like, what do you mean separated from Canada? What is going on up there? Like I had no idea. And of course, like I'm just ignorant, just ignorant to it all. And now, I love helping people realize, where it is. And so, but I know in some of your other songs, like the Kids Helpline song, you do such a great job of incorporating that message of helping people keep a positive attitude, and and talking about the suicide crisis up there. Can you share a little bit about how you choose what you're going to share in your lyrics to encourage people to not go down that route of taking their own life?
The lyrics.
Yeah.
Can you say that again? Sorry.
Yeah. So like, how do you choose what you're going to write in your songs? Like, what is it that is this come up randomly, or do you
Oh
kind
no.
of have an idea?
I got. So whenever I'm like trying to release a song, and I usually like have a friend around me, or sometimes when I'm alone, like I just play the music, and I just like try to see if my like family like likes the song, likes the lyrics. I just make sure like my family or the people around me like feels it and understands the lyrics before I put it over on all platforms and stuff. Like I make sure that my audience and my people that listen to my music, I make sure they like it first and have a feel to make a connection with it. Since I try and make my lyrics that as meaningful as possible. Like I don't even know how to explain it.
Yeah. Have you always written music, or written
No, no,
poetry, or?
no. I was very bad on English, like growing up.
Mhm.
So in like high school and stuff, my mark was like not like it was very bad. So like I did not write no poetry. I just started like making music 2021. So it's like very fresh.
Mhm.
But yeah.
Awesome. And for anybody watching, if they have questions, you guys are welcome to comment. Also, we'll put them up as they come in. And so, but what motivated you? Like with Kids Helpline and 365. What was it that motivated you to kind of have that theme of the helping people think about making a different decision other than suicide? What is it? Like, have you always been a positive person, or is it just because it's such a heavy issue locally there?
To be honest, like I grew up like very happy. Like yeah, very happy. Like I was a very active guy. But as I grew up, the world around me was like not that good.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I had to make a choice.
Yeah.
Either just be me, like just not be lost around my world and be scared to do me, or either make music, change myself for the better.
Yeah.
I had
Absolutely.
I had to make a choice definitely.
Yeah. And were there people that helped you, like when things
Yeah,
got
yeah,
difficult, or?
yeah. So I have a friend named Lil Trin, which he helped me out first. His name's Tristan Uksuk, and he taught me the basics of everything like mixing, working with music. And he was a guy that mixed my couple of songs first, so it was like learning off from him. It was like very good.
Awesome. Cool. I know Tommy just wrote in, said, we don't know when our path ends. For some, I'll show it up here on the screen. For some, it sadly ends very early. So don't make up bucket lists, but live now. Even when there are difficulties and challenges, your loved ones can help you during those times. You're not alone. So thank you, Tammy, for your comment. It's a beautiful horse in her profile photo too. It looks like she has. So, um, so um, are there any collaborations or partnerships that you're part of that are that you're particularly excited about, or that are going to further your work in the future? Guys that you're working with on your music, or guys and gals that you're working with to kind of promote this message that you're working on?
So as of right now, I have a few friends that I'm planning to make songs with, and business wise, it's only you, like literally that I'm working with. Like
Mhm.
it's all independent, like what I'm trying to do, and yeah.
Yep. Is it? I can imagine it's difficult enough to make it as an artist in North America, where there's exposure everywhere. Do you feel like it's even more challenging to make it,
Yeah,
to
yeah,
grow a reach?
literally,
And
like, and not a lot of people like really know Nunavut. Like as they grow up, they have no idea of Nunavut. Like as people, they don't know, like and
right,
so it's very hard. Very, I don't even know, man. It's very hard to get out there and like get your music played. You gotta go.
yeah. How do you keep motivated?
um, it's just me like trying to better myself and like make my nephews and my family like live more comfortably. Like I don't
Mhm.
even know how to say, but I'm yeah, basically that.
Yeah. Is that your nephew who has an appearance on your on 365?
Yeah,
His
my nep
voice.
yeah, his name's Taylor. Taylor
Okay.
Wayne.
Cool. Yeah, I can hear him. I think he's on another song too, right?
Yeah, Decisions.
Okay. Yes. All right. Awesome. Yeah. See, I've been listening. I've been listening. You're on my playlist now. So, um, how does your own community receive your music? Like, do you have fans locally, or do you get do you get haters, or like what's it? How are things? How do people react locally?
So locally, I grew up like knowing a lot of people. Like it's like most of them are like family, most of them are like bros, most of them are like close ones. Like and out there, a lot of people are like known each other. Like you can't even go out and just go out without being known. Like someone's gonna know you're out. Like
Right.
it's like a very small town. Like everybody knows your business. Everybody knows what you're up to. Like it's that kind of town where it's a small town.
Yeah. How many people do you know? How many people? So, for folks who don't know where Arviat is, or how small it is in comparison to a Chicago, for instance, do you know how many people roughly are in Arviat?
Last time I checked, it was around 2017. But
Yep.
I think we're pack, and I think we're overloaded right now.
Yep.
I don't even know. Let me take a guess. Maybe around 5,000? I don't know. Someone got to make a comment for that one.
Right. Okay. But somebody can Wikipedia it while we're chatting, or ask Chat GPT. I'm sure they can do that. And if somebody's tuning in just right now, we're talking with Lutie Kaviok, hip hop artist from Arviat, Nunavut. You can find him on all social networks at Lutie Kaviok. And also, we'll be posting up his links and everything across all our social media. And a link to his latest YouTube video is in our Instagram bio right now. So you can click over there once we're done talking and listen to him, and be sure and subscribe. Can't stress enough how important it is for people to subscribe to his YouTube channel, like that video, comment on it, share it with a friend. All those things are ways that you can support local artists in a way where, even though you may be in a different country, you might be in North America or in a different part of Canada, or you might be in Mexico, or we have a huge following in Mongolia, you may be over there, but a way that you can support part of this community is by supporting their art and watching their music videos, liking those videos, sharing them with a friend, posting them on your social media. All those things help elevate the algorithm so more people can discover this messaging, which is super important. So we appreciate that support. But for people who are watching, and maybe from your area or from the Nunavut in general, do you know of resources that people can turn to? If they're struggling with thoughts of suicide, or that, like, what do people do in Nunavut when they are, or at least in Arviat or in Iqaluit? Where do they turn to when they are struggling with some of these issues?
So growing up, I didn't know like about like mental health works, like mental health helpers, mental health like you could talk to people out there, but as I was growing up, I didn't know nothing about that. So
Mm,
so that's why I made 1-800-668-6868 Kids Helpline to like let people know that there's help out there, like help. Like I know there's help right now, like to get your like get checked, get talked to, get like yeah. But
yeah,
as I was growing up, I did not know about that stuff. So that's why I
yeah,
made that song, Kids Helpline, and Yeah, basically that.
Awesome. Well, Aiden just wrote in. Aiden Komak, I might be saying your name wrong. I'm sorry, dude, if I am. Lutie, I like your songs. And then Tammy just wrote in from saying that she is watching and listening to your music from Finland right now.
Finland,
So
hey.
it's expanding your international reach.
Welcome,
That's
welcome.
awesome. Thank
You
you
must
guys for
take your
this.
socks off.
Thanks, guys, for the support. So what is your creative process like? Like I know some people have a place where they go to write music. Some people lock themselves in a room and they all of a sudden have inspiration or they saw something. Do you have a specific process to when you're writing these songs, or how does that typically happen?
It's also like the mood that I'm in. Like if I'm like in a happy mood, I'll try to write a happy song. And if I'm in a sad mood or in a very bad mood, it's like I'll just go off and like start talking. Everything in my mind is like just make slight edits in the lyrics. Like no, like I freestyle too. So like in Inuk Hip Hop, so I could like make flows in Inuk Hip Hop and change it into English lyrics, so it's like kind of easier for that. I don't even know how to explain it.
Yeah,
But yeah, I just freestyle sometimes, and I just be in my mind, and it's just in my mood, just creating lyrics on my chair right here.
awesome. Moses is writing in from Alaska. Fire music. What's up from Alaska? Moses says.
What's up, Alaska? We Nunavut, yo.
Awesome, Moses. Thanks for commenting. So, in one of the, I don't remember which one it was. I don't remember if it was the Kids Helpline or if it was 365. You have the line, and it's in Inuktitut, and I'm not even going to bother trying to say the word because I know I'm going to just completely butcher it. But maybe you can tell me how, and hopefully other people who don't speak Inuktitut will appreciate my attempt. QUAM. It's you say it. It's like drawn out, and I'm
How
trying
you
to figure out
might?
what it means. Yes. How is it?
Oh, like
Com-
how you might means like please know, like you gotta know or know, like please know that you're loved. Like it's like that, or please know life is always gonna be tough, or something like that. Like how you might means please know.
Okay, awesome. Which song is that in? Because I know it plays in the hook in one of them.
So kawi may inuhivu ayok na tukungin na merna suni kayu hilutit inuhivu ay that one?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah,
Yes.
365, 365,
Okay.
365.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So my version of that is like, "Kayu my." I don't know what he's saying, but it's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm making believe I
But
know.
I could explain that part of the lyrics, right?
Yeah.
Kawi may inuhivu. So kawi may, your life is always gonna be tough. Kawi may inuhivu, always gonna be tough. Ayok na tukungin na merna suni. That's always gonna be tough. Ayok na tukungin na merna. I see it. Kawi maluti again. Kawi maluti. Hold on, what's this? What did I say?
I put you on
Kawi
the
may
spot.
inuhivu ayok na tukungin na merna suni. Kawi maluti inuhivu. Oh goddamn! I forgot it.
No, man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, you got some more comments here. Francis just wrote in saying there's some very good 12-step programs for men who are experiencing hopelessness because of being isolated and depression. That's right, Francis. Thank you. And Francis, if you have any links you want to
Thank you,
share in
Francis.
comments, please do. And then Aiden just wrote in saying that the repeat the song. So he's loving it. So. Again, thanks everybody for commenting. If you're just tuning in, we're here with Lutie Kaviok, Inuk hip hop artist from Arviat, Nunavut, and you got to check out his new song 365. We have a link in our Instagram bio right now that you can click over and watch his YouTube video. And again, be sure you subscribe to his channel, like it, share it with some friends, comment. Comments on YouTube are worth so much because they help tell that algorithm that people actually give a rip about what's going on his channel.
For
And
real,
so,
literally.
so it really makes a difference if you guys go over there. And if you want to say like, hey, what's a realistic way that I can support Inuit artists? that is a way you can do it, is by going on their social media, liking their stuff, commenting, following them, giving them stars on Facebook if they're broadcasting. Any of those things help tell the algorithm that people care about what they're broadcasting from, because it's a real challenge when you're an artist trying to make it in a region, where there's 150,000 people versus someplace below the Arctic where we have 100,000 people in our city, right? And so the challenge is already against them. And so the more that people can do to help them, commenting, liking, sharing, helps grow their business, shows support and encouragement. And more importantly, messaging like what Lutie shares, it helps him reach more people and hear the messaging that he has to bring them. So it's really important. Your support is a big, big deal. And so Francis just wrote in. Thank you, Francis, is sharing. This link is a resource for anyone who experienced trauma during childhood. That's adultchildren.org/newcomer. So thank you, Francis. We'll leave that up on our Facebook too for people to check out. So we appreciate that, Francis. So looking ahead, 5 years from now, the big question, where do you see yourself, like with your music? Where do you want to be?
Honestly, I'm wishing and hoping that I'm just living a comfortable life. That, like, for real, like, I just want to live a comfortable life. No stress, no stress. Literally, like, no hate, no unwanted love that you want. Like, I just want a comfortable life. Like, all my life, just love, just respect. Literally.
Yeah. Awesome, man. Awesome. And so for people who don't know about Inuit culture or tradition, I think of Ethan sending some love. So, I meet a lot of people, in my travels. I used to travel all over the country speaking at high schools in America. And so many of them don't know anything about Inuit culture other than what animal rights groups have told them, which is, Inuit people running around with baseball bats, clubbing seals over the head. And that's all that PETA or animal rights groups. What is something that you feel like, white people or people, that don't understand Inuit culture? What's some things that they should understand about Inuit culture that you feel like they don't quite get yet?
That we're like very open people. Like, we love like hunting. We like staying out. Like we really like doing things, and we're very cultural. Like, we like square dancing. Like, we love that. Like, I don't even know. Like, we're like a lot of people. Like, I don't think they know too. Like, that there's outside world too. Like, in our Nunavut, like Inuit. Like, I don't think a lot of people know. Like, growing up, there's not an outside world out there. But as you grow up, you learn about that. It's like sometimes it's like overwhelming for the people. So it's like hard to live your life, hard to, I don't even know. Something like that.
Yeah. Awesome, man. And then finally, so for people who want to keep supporting you, again, I just want to remind everybody where they can find you. Of course, we're going to put up all of your social medias links on our page again. On our website, we'll also put this interview up there with links to all of your music and links to your social media. But is there anything specific you want to plug, or anything you want to say, or anything like that? Because the floor is yours if you want to plug anything coming up, or have people specifically find you any place.
Yeah, so definitely please follow me on Spotify, on all platforms, since soon I'll release another song. And I'm trying to work on an album, like a full album all about like the suicide, the mental health, all about that. So keep up with my music and follow me on all platforms so you could hear it. Be the first people.
Awesome. Moses says he's got your song on repeat. I don't know how to repeat. So how do I read that word? There you go. And so for people who speak English, what does that translate to?
So that's not even my dialect. Like, it's Sanikiluak, Sanikiluak dialect.
Mm-hmm.
But that means like no kaya na ko malito ako ma, means like if I want to like give up or like something like that, like giving up. But guys katao means like always gonna keep going. Like if I want to give up, if I feel like giving up, I always keep going. Yeah, that.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Cool. Well, thank you so much, man, for taking the time today. We'll promote the socks off this and hopefully get a ton of people going and checking out your YouTube channel. Guys, don't forget to click over to his YouTube channel, subscribe, like, share, comment with friends. And is there anything else people can do to support you? Or hold on, we got another comment from Kenneth here. Yo, Lutie, like your songs. Respect for that man. So,
Much love, Kenneth, man. Love you too, man.
So, we have a question coming in. So from Francis, here in the land of the Sami people, the drum is very important in music and performances. Is there anything similar in your culture?
Throat singing, but I do not have any throat singing like in mind. Like and the drum, like I think those are like the two that I knew of, like growing up, like like that's the kind of music that Inuit did, like throat singing and drumming, like to like activities or something like that. Yeah.
When I was in
I don't know, like sorry. So
no, go ahead.
I don't know like something instrument that's important, but no idea about that one.
Yeah.
Sorry, Francis.
I know when I was in Iqaluit, that was the first time I'd ever heard throat singing because we were at a convention and then the jerry cans. Have you heard the jerry cans?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So the jerry cans were performing. Of course, they incorporate throat singing into a lot of their songs. And that was just awesome. Yeah, it was so cool.
Yeah, stick with the beat, eh? Like
yeah. Yeah, it's so cool.
It's like it matches so well, like something like that.
Yeah, it's almost like beatboxing. Like I thought that's what it was at first. Like, oh, like this is crazy. It's so really they're an awesome band and the throat singing they incorporated. And I know I've seen I mentioned you Peter Ernig, who's an elder in Iqaluit. I know he does the drum dance periodically at some of the residential school survivor events where they'll do that. But I don't know. Let's see if anybody else has any other questions, guys. You're welcome to send them in or comment on this, and I'm sure Lutie will see them either on Facebook or I can let him know, and we'll write back to you guys. Or reach out to him on his social media. Of course, that's a great way to follow him on all his social networks, share his stuff, show him some love, and it just helps the algorithm know that the rest of the world should know about him too. So it's an important message.
Yeah, please talk to me, please. Please connect with me since I like talking to many people, different people, like making new friends around communities, around Nunavut, and around the world. So please talk to me. I'm open. I'm here for you.
Yeah, awesome. And his geese are too. So
yeah, literally.
Is that Stewie or Brian?
Yeah, Stewie. Look, I have a third one.
Yep.
Is that one?
Oh, that's awesome. Cool. All right, man. Well, I'll let you get back to your day. But again, I really appreciate you taking the time to hang out today, and be sure to let us know when your next song comes out, and we'll promote it again. So.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Means a lot. Thank you. Please, you have a good day, and it means a lot. Literally, It means a lot, and thank you for taking your time. Your time, for real, man. It means a lot.
Oh, my pleasure. And I plan to be in Arviat sometime next year, so hopefully we can meet in person. And
let's connect. Let's connect, and let's make something happen. Let's make promotion, marketing, business, man.
Yeah, definitely. Awesome.
Can't wait.
Cool.
Man.
All right. Well, I think I know how to say. I'm looking at my notes. My notes. I think my friend Shoofly has been teaching me. She's going to kill me if she hears me say it. I was going to try to say thank you in Inuk, but I always say it. So I can say the another dialect of it. Matna, right?
Yeah,
Matna?
that's our dialect. Yeah, matna.
Matna.
Try
Okay.
say,
Matna.
try say, matna matna larik.
Matna light.
Larik. Larik.
Larik.
Larik. Larik.
Larik.
Yeah, matna larik means thank you so much.
Okay, awesome, cool. Matna larik. Okay, awesome, man. Yeah, so she's been helping me learn the other word that I'm terrible with is she's teaching me about Inuit knowledge, of course, which is Inuit quad the Q word QUAGAIMAJATU.
Oh, kawima tukangi. Yeah, Inuit kawima tukangi. Yeah. The Inuit
Yeah.
values,
Yes, man.
principles. I mean.
Yeah. So I've had a lot of fun. Just learning so much from a lot of people up in
Yeah,
your
there's a
area.
lot of IQs that you gotta learn, man. Like in school, the thing used to be filled up with IQ. Like there's a lot to learn, bro.
Yeah,
So
I
many
have some.
IQs.
I have some of the books downloaded. And I even have like a. I was looking for. I have it actually. So check this. So this isn't an Inuktitut, but this is a old 1965 Alaskan dictionary, which you might find interesting. And so this takes you through, and it gives you like the correct pronunciations for different, all kinds of different words, and for the different dialects in Alaska. And I found a one for Inuktitut for children that I've been trying to learn some of the syllabics from, and so that so I'm a little bit more educated than just somebody who's walking around there getting lost. So
Can I add something?
Yeah, man, definitely. Anything you want.
So everybody, please follow me. I'm planning to make caps in the future. So you see this cap right here?
Yeah.
It's a
awesome.
very nice cap. Like you could like cover people when you're on your way. You could use it as an air warmer.
Cool.
You could even take off the thing.
Awesome.
You could even use it backwards. But basically, it's a hat. It's a cool hat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make some caps in the future. So make sure you cop one. Make sure you keep your ears warm. Caps coming soon.
Yeah, man. Well, let us know. We'll be happy to help promote them for you. So.
Thank you.
Yeah. Cool. All right, man. Well, have a good rest of your day, and thanks to everybody for watching. Be sure to click the link in our Instagram bio to go check out his new video. Follow him. I just put his Instagram handle also in the comment section here, and then we'll put all his information too on our website. So thanks, Lutie. Thank you so much for hanging out and teaching me more awesome stuff. So.
Yeah, man. Means a lot. Thanks for taking your time, man. Thanks for the interview. Hope you have a good day, man.
Thanks, man. You too.